Hi, my beautiful people. What's up? How are you? First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the love on my most recent video. Oh my goodness, reading through those comments. Bitch, I was tearing up. So thank you for being so sweet. And if you haven't watched that video, you should go watch it because you'll need to know how to address me in the future. Anyway, welcome back. I figured it would be fun to kind of do like a high school story time, like separate story time. So like some of these are embarrassing stories, some of them are like angsty gay stories. Ooh, what a good time. What a nostalgic time high school was. So much gay angst, so much pent-up emotion, so much rebellion. For most of my life, I was very much a goody two-shoes. I never wanted to get in trouble. I was always doing the right thing, always getting good grades, never wanted to make anyone mad, would get mortified if like I got in trouble by anyone. Kind of still do though, to be honest. And then as my high school years just went on, I started to just give less fucks. I wanted to break the norms of society and of my normal school because it was annoying me. It was very heteronormative, very white, very privileged. A lot of them just weren't educated and weren't cultured, and I wanted to change that. That was my preface to these stories. The first one is going to be, so in grade 9, I was still pretty innocent. I was very innocent. I didn't even swear. I was always raising my hand in class. I was always getting straight A's. Just picture that. Just picture that baby, innocent baby child Keara in your head. The gym classes were like strictly either like boy or girl gym classes. So my whole gym class, they were all females. And the change room situation made me very uncomfortable. At the time, I didn't know why, but I thought about it more and I'm like, Every time, you know, the girls would get changed, I would hide around a corner. Picture like all of the hooks and all the girls changing, and then there was a wall and then a door, and I would change behind the wall. I, first of all, was uncomfortable with my own body, but like, I think I was too flustered changing around other girls. And I think by the end of the year, I just ended up changing in the bathroom because I just like couldn't do it. Every time I would like see a girl changing, I would like look and then like feel really guilty for looking, but like I wouldn't look creepily. I would like glance and then be like flustered and be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Wasn't that a sign? I was just so closeted and so nervous. Also, my boobs haven't grown since grade 8. I've never grown past a 34A cup, which is fine, which is great for me. But that just meant that like everyone else had bigger boobs than me, and like I'd never seen that before. So I was like, whoa, That's embarrassing. Next story. A lot of these involve my high school best friend, Sarah. So me and Sarah were yearbook editors in grade 12, and that meant like we created the yearbook, we did the layouts, like we picked which pages to do, etc. So there was one page and it was like the promposal page. We got pictures of all of the different like couples that, you know, prompose to each other. The guy holding the like sign that says like, will you go to prom with me? Or like some sort of cheesy thing on the sign. And then a girl holding a teddy bear and like flowers. That's literally what every single photo looked like. Sarah and I were like, no, this is not right, because every single couple was a heterosexual couple. And we were like, no bitch, we need some representation. We go, ooh, we're going to pretend to make a promposal so that we can have a little bit of queer representation in our yearbook. So basically, we got our friend to go take a picture of us with holding the big poster board with nothing on it. And me and Sarah are like, oh, you know, pretending like we're together or whatever. We upload it on the computer. We insert text that says gay prom ? I don't even remember. We ended up sticking that in the collage of all of the other like heterosexual couples. We went to prom together as friends, but like we didn't go to prom together as a couple. We like really made the effort to like go and take that picture and put the text overlay on it and then put it in the yearbook just so there was some representation in there. We're also the leaders of the GSA, Gay Straight Alliance, in our school. We called it the Love Club. This brings me to my next story. Sarah and I were the leaders, and we would make announcements every Tuesday morning or like whatever day that we had Love Club meetings. So usually we would have to get the announcement approved before we said the announcement, but I don't think we got this announcement approved, and I don't think we knew we had to get it approved at this point because it was like one of our first times doing an announcement. So anyway, we were there with our piece of paper. This was right after the American election where Trump got elected. For those of you who might be new to my channel, I'm not American. I live in Canada. But this was still like a really big deal. So anyway, I think we were announcing like the very first meeting of the Love Club. We were like, oh, we need like a catchy phrase to say at the end to make people come. I'm not gonna say my school's name, so I'm just gonna say another word. Let's just say our school name was Anderson. So we go, let's make Anderson gay again. And then we pretend that like we messed up. So I was like, let's make Anderson gay again. Oh, I meant great again. And I kid you not, every person in the office, all the administrators, all the teachers in the office whipped their heads to look at us because they were like not expecting that. They all just like gave us the dirtiest fucking looks. And we walked out and we were like, it just seemed like time stopped in the entire school when we said that. As we were walking back to our classes, people were whispering in the hallways, like everyone was looking at us and we were like, wow, I guess we made a big impact. And apparently in one of my friend's classes, they were discussing why that announcement wasn't acceptable. And we were just like, we don't give a fuck, man. We thought it was hilarious, but like my school was a Catholic school. I think I forgot to say that. So they were not LGBT friendly at all. They were shocked. They were very shocked. And I'm pretty sure my religion teacher just hated me after that point. But anyway, flashback to my first day of grade 9. Me and my best friend Sarah were locker neighbors. We were kind of just like getting to know each other at the lockers. And I guess I was just like having a hard time like meeting boys or like whatever. And at this point I obviously was not out yet. And I think Sarah was like maybe talking about, oh, do you have a crush on any of the guys at the school? And I'm like, ugh, I hate boys. And she goes, oh, you're a lesbian. And I go, shh, no, I'm not. Why would you think that? And like, I got so offended. And she was like, okay, sorry. Like, I just assumed since you said you didn't like boys. And that, my friends, is internalized homophobia. Another story with my friend Sarah and I. So we were very physically affectionate with each other. Sarah would always walk me to my religion class. That was like 4th period of grade 11 or 12, I forget. Our religion teacher would stand outside of the classroom, like kind of greeting people as they walked in. Sarah would always walk me to my class. We'd like have a long hug. She'd kiss me on the cheek. We'd be like, oh, I love you, like be all cute and like affectionate. And our religion teacher, he like looked at it and he was like, oh, like you girls are cute, but like low-key we were making him uncomfortable, but like we kind of meant to because he was homophobic and like we knew he was homophobic. He shouldn't be uncomfortable with like friends being affectionate with each other, but he was so uncomfortable and it made us giggle a little bit. Next story, I might have already told this story before in another video, but I had a crush. She was my first gay crush. She was pretty androgynous, very punk rock, like had dyed hair, wore steel-toed boots. I really liked that about her and I wanted her to notice me and I wanted her to like me. We were already friends, but like I wanted her to think I was cute. I would take like a whole extra hour out of my morning to do my makeup and hair and clothes punk rock. I would do like crazy eyeliner looks, dark lipstick, I would wear ripped jeans and mesh shirts. That was not hardcore at all, but I thought I was being hardcore. I literally did that just to impress her, and let me tell you, it did get her attention. And she would like compliment my makeup or like my eyeliner, and I'd be like, oh, that old thing. Thanks. I'm pretty sure she knows this already, so if you're watching, hey! Another story with me and Sarah. This is a different religion class. I think this was in grade 11 or something. Basically, this was like when I was discovering my sexuality and all that. Me and Sarah would watch Hayley Kiyoko music videos in the back of our religion class. And this religion teacher was like pretty chill. He didn't really care what we did in class. Like we were on our phones and we had like headphones in or whatever. I guess there was just like a free period to work on homework or something. And we literally would watch like Girls Like Girls, Cliff's Edge, sleepover music videos by Hayley Kiyoko and just like giggle in the back of the class because we knew that like if the religion teacher knew we were doing this, he'd be really upset because, you know, Catholicism. Another thing with the Hayley Kiyoko songs, I would like walk to school in the morning listening to Hayley Kiyoko music and like pretending I was like in her music video. Now this isn't gay, but this was an embarrassing story. I was bi, so I still was interested in boys. Anyway, so I liked this guy in my English class. Yeah, English class. I was presenting a project. It was about like a poet or something, and they were from Arkansas, okay? Have you ever seen the way Arkansas is spelled? Being a Canadian, I don't know shit about the United States. Okay, I know some shit, but let me tell you, Americans don't know shit about Canada. Without Googling it, who is our Prime Minister? Go. I'm like reading from my whatever notes, and I'm like, oh yeah, so-and-so was from Arkansas. I hear people giggling like in my class, and like I just keep going because I'm like, oh, whatever. And then after my presentation, I was sitting next to my crush, and he goes, Keara, you know it's Arkansas, right? Like, not Arkansas. And I'm like,
wait, are you serious?
I went red in the face. I don't know what I did after that, but I was so fucking embarrassed. Leave it up to me to mispronounce a word that like I feel like people should know how to pronounce, but I didn't. Those are all of my high school stories. I probably have more, but those were just the ones I could think of off the top of my head. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got a kick out of it. I hope you got a laugh. I'm running out of video ideas also, so please comment down below what I should do next. Any stories you want me to tell, any topics you want me to talk about. I would really appreciate the help. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah!